Hey everyone, Realtor Josh Kepke here with McDonald Realty in Vancouver Real Estate today. The number one question I get asked regularly by family, friends, clients, everybody is, how is the market? Well, it really depends on the areas and the neighborhoods and whether you're looking to buy, invest, or sell your home. That's why I bring you these short, data-driven segments on the different markets in Vancouver real estate today, as well as a more in-depth qualitative analysis of the economic and political current events that influence these numbers. And I put that out in my newsletter, which you should definitely contact me to sign up for. So let's get into it. How's the market? Looking at the total board, that is the Greater Vancouver Real Estate Board, so it encompasses a handful of different areas. We had 745 detached sales. A year ago it was 443, so that's up 68%. There's 2,809 listings in the detached entire market. 3.7 months supply, that's a seller's market. Looking at townhome sales, 455. A year ago it was 318. There's 1,206 on the market, 2.7 months of supply for the total board. And that's the tightest number of months of supply for the three product types we're going to go over. Moving on to apartments, 1,195 apartment sales for the month of January for the total board. A year ago it was 814. Although there is 4,291 on the market, it's up from last year. Still, that's just 3.6 months of supply. That's a seller's market. Total sales is 2,395, and that's up significantly, 52% from a year ago, which was 1,575. So let's go now to Vancouver West. 69 house sales this January. And I have to tell you, we have to go back to 2016 to beat that. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, they were all lower. So this is the busiest January we've had for detached sales on the west side in the last 5 years. Back in 2016, it was 134 sales. And then we have 413 listings as of the end of the month. So we have 6 months of supply, and that's a balanced market. Moving on to the attached or townhome market, we had 38 sales last month. A year ago was 30. This is the busiest month of January for townhome sales in the last 10 years. It was 213 listings on the market at the end of the month, which gives us 5.6 months of supply in the west side, which is a balanced market. Moving on to apartment sales. We have 285 sales at the end of the month. A year ago it was 210. In December it was 364. So we're down from December, but we're considerably higher than the last 4 years for apartment sales on the west side of Vancouver. The last time it was this higher than this was 2016 with 303 apartments sold. And we have over 1,200 on the market at the end of January. A year ago it was 950. At the end of December, it was 1,359. So it's gone down, but it's still higher than the 10-year average, which is 1,106. So there's still reasonable supply. Given the demand and the supply, we have 4.5 months of supply available, which is a seller's market. Moving on to the total sales, we have 392, and that's the second busiest month of January in the last 10 years. Only 2016 was higher with 473, which is incredible. So very, very strong start to the year for January for the west side. Moving on to the east side, 109 house sales, and that's pretty strong. A year ago it was 53, so we're over double that with 328 listings. We have 3 months of supply in the east side. Of the three product types, you'll see that this is the most constrained, with the tightest supply. This is the hottest product in the east side, which is interesting because often apartments are pretty strong. Townhomes, we have 48 sales. A year ago was 30. There's 147 on the market for a 3.1 months of supply, seller's market. Apartment sales, 199. A year ago was 78. There's 369 on the market, so we have 3.7 months of supply. So all three categories in the east side are strong sellers markets. We have a total of 256 sales for the east side, and that's the best or the highest amount in the last 10 years. So once again, a strong start to 2021, especially for the east side. West side, not record setting, but it's improved. In case you're wondering, half duplexes are included in the attached or townhome numbers, so I just wanted you to know that for your reference. That's it for today, everyone. Questions, comments, put those below. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube and Facebook under the channel Vancouver Real Estate Today, and of course on Instagram at Josh Kepke. For the latest coverage from the ground and in the market, and for pro tips on how to win in this crazy animal that we call Vancouver real estate.